Hey, what's going on, guys? Ender Charizard here, back with another episode of HazardCraft SMP, episode 8 to be exact. And you're probably wondering, Ender, what is this thing in your hand? Well, it's an iron sword. However, I've been using a texture pack recently called... I keep saying I've been using I've been using the Sao Swords pack. And it's just for swords. It keeps everything else in default except for swords. And if you don't know what Sao is, kind of mix those words together. If you don't know what Sao is, it's an anime called Sword Art Online. And Sword Art Online is basically a show where, and this is a 2-second summary, a show where people get stuck in a video game. Now, it doesn't sound that too great, but it actually is really cool. And it's pretty hype. I'm a big fan of it, and that's why my old skin was Kirito, because he's the main character. However, since I've given up the skin for better things, I figured I'd try out a swords pack to at least keep somewhat of a Sword Art Online feel on my channel. So, what I want to talk about today is we're going to be doing two things this episode. One, the second floor of the house will finally be worked upon. Secondly, all these sheep are going to be moved to the second floor of the house. And it's going to be a pain in the butt to do, but I think we can do it. So, one of the couple things I want to talk about before we get into any work, I'm actually going to edit out some of the boring beginnings of working on the second floor. So I'm going to do a cut in between this clip, and I don't know why I'm lagging so much. I do apologize. I wonder what that is. I'm a little confused. It might be because I have a couple other programs running in the background, but I'm going to cut after this clip is over, and I'm going to do some work on the second floor of recording, come back, do the more interesting and like decorative stuff on the second floor on recording. Then the third clip will be us trying to transport the sheep into the second floor, where I'll have a big room separated into smaller rooms where I'm going to put sheep. And in those smaller rooms, I'm going to have every color of sheep. Now, I got all these flowers from a flower biome that Redneck Gamer is so nice to give me cords to. I also might move there in the future if I ever want to make a second house or vacation house. I might actually move to that flower biome. But, I have basically all the dyes in the game, or at least I can make all the dyes in the game. So when I move the sheep up into that big room and separate them into smaller rooms, I'm just going to dye them all the different colors and start grinding out sheep wool at its variety of many colors. So, yeah, I think that's actually all I have to say for this clip. Keeping it short and sweet. Is there anything else new I need to update you guys on at all? That's happened since episode 7 ended? Not really. Not really. Alright, well, good to go. I'll start working on the second floor. I'll come back when I'm done with all the boring parts of the build, and I will see you all in a second. And we're back for part 2 out of 3 of today's episode. And I should probably mention something that I think I might have forgotten to mention in the beginning clip. This is going to be the first episode of my week-long marathon of HazardCraft SMP. However, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I should also explain further that I posted an update video maybe like a week now back, actually. And in that update video, I said for my birthday week, which my birthday is Wednesday. So for this week of my birthday, I'm going to be doing a marathon where I'm going to try to upload a HazardCraft SMP episode every day. However, we just recorded UHC yesterday, so that's coming soon. The first upload date is either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We're still deciding as a group. And since that's going to be uploaded, that's going to take away from the marathon. So you won't see a video every week. It'll probably be like 4 out of 7 days this week you'll see a HazardCraft video. However, it's still cool. It's still fine. So we should probably do a tour of my house second floor that I've somewhat finished. And then after that, we'll get straight into the second clip. Shiny's on here with us today, which is good. I like having company on the server. But, oh, dirt's already in my hotbar. I'll give you a nice little outside view of what it looks like now that I've added a second floor. And a lot of the second floor is actually going to be built into the side of the mountain, which is currently not even fully generated. And that is going to include what I'll be showing you as my bedroom, enchanting, and brewing room. Oh, my Minecraft sounds are kind of high. I just realized that. My apologies. Bedroom, brewing room, and sheep farm room, which will be the third part of today's clip. So what I did is I took away the bed here and mined upwards. So we still have our chests, our guy here, more chests, smelting and such. However, I built up here, and my rough bedroom is this. I could make it look better, I know, But I just decided not to because, I want to keep it simple for now. Plus, this is not going to be our final house towards the end of the series. I want to make a better one at the flower biome like I talked about, and that'll be my final house for the series. But I think this will be my first out of 2 houses. I won't make a 3rd house. I'll only make a maximum of 2 because then it just gets too complicated with houses. So I made a balcony out here. You can walk on, and right here is above Epona's pen. And then I dyed all my sheep black, by the way, so transporting them and distributing them into different colored rooms would be easier, because then I could just dye the sheep in the different rooms, if that makes any sense. So I'll put all the sheep evenly in 16 different rooms, and then from there, dye them the color coordinated to that room. And we have a nice little table. That's what that's supposed to be. Table or just something. There. So that's the balcony, and then over here is the work in progress brewing room and enchanting room. I need more bookshelves, which is why I said work in progress. However, that's where I'll be putting brewing stuff. Are there any? Oh, here's some. Checking for some nether wart that might have been finished. Any others? Here. Cool. Yeah, this will be brewing, and then once I get more bookshelves, this will be up and running as a level 30 enchantment area. Right now it's only level 20, I believe. Yep. So, the only thing I want to change about this is it's kind of dull. It's a nice circular room, which I like, but it's kind of dull. So to make it look a little bit more interesting, I wanted to see if I hope I have enough. If not, this is going to be kind of pathetic. But I want to see if I can do a design kind of like this. That looks... That's 3 blocks. I'm going to count in my head. But it's going to be 1 out from the wall, and I'm going to put quartz here as the plan. However, I don't know if I'm going to have enough, which kind of scares me. I hope I do. I really hope. I don't think I will. But do you guys like this idea? Here, you know what I can do to make myself have enough? I can turn these into slabs. And then we'll definitely have enough. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's turn them into slabs. Do you guys like that idea for a design, though? I don't know. I'm a little on the fence about it. Come on. I'm not quite certain I like it, but we'll test it out. We'll get a feel for the design first. We'll get a nice feel for it, and then see if it looks nice in the long run. I think it'll look okay. It'll add design, which is what I want. I want design to be added to this room because it's kind of boring with just stone. I mean, I tried adding the circular design to make it a little bit more interesting, but even so, the stone kind of just is bland. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. So, do we like this? Do we like this? Do I like this, mostly, because I'm the one who's going to have to live with it, but you guys are going to have to watch me play in it. So, do you guys like this as well? We might have actually had enough blocks, but we're still saving some using slabs. Excuse me, sir. That was not very nice of you. Yeah. God, stop it! I hate the 1.8 slab mechanics. I hate when that happens to you in Sky Wars. Has anyone had that happen to you where it falls down one and you just fall off your bridge? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But, do we like this? I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Alright. So, I think that'll be all for this clip. The final clip is going to be making my sheep farm. 16 different rooms for all 16 sheep colors out in this area of the mountain. And I think what I'm going to have to do is transport the sheep up a little walkway through here, or something like that, and then in there. And I'm probably going to do that off recording because it's kind of boring to do. And I guess I'll catch you back in the final clip where I'll show you the sheep farm. Show you the sheep. That was kind of weird to say. And we'll end the episode there. No. So, yeah, I'll be right back. That's actually going to take a lot more work than I want, but it's no big deal. And, I guess I'll see you all in the final clip of today's video. Alright guys, welcome to the final clip of today's episode, and, transporting the sheep, let me tell you, was a difficult job. So they were all in this pen, and obviously this was walled up, but, I decided to mine out a little path, and with the help of Zach, or Shiny, he did a lot of work as well. He got on, and after I finished my recording, if you remember, he was on the server, and this is a day later, by the way. This is 1 day later. We actually just finished UHC, and I decided to get on the server to finish up the sheep farm. So 1 day later, this is what has happened. Yesterday, however, Zach helped me transport the sheep by helping build these walls you see, and helping get them in here with the wheat. So what we did specifically, let me just clarify all this and remove any confusion, is we built these walls so we could bring the sheep with wheat up here. Then once we got close to my house, I decided to mine out a little bit of my house, which I'm going to have to rebuild off recording. Block off this way, which goes to the rest of the balcony, and block off the stairwell down here that gets to the first floor, and my bedroom. So all this was blocked off so we could get the sheep and transport them all the way into their respective sheep room. Now, I have all the sheep here. I put them in their rooms, and they're all dyed in different colors except for 2. I'm missing 2 dye colors, which I'm going to finish off recording because I just had to get this video done, edited, and rendered by tonight. So, no biggie. I'll talk about that a little bit more in detail in a second. However, we have white, black, orange, red, magenta, yellow, light gray, cyan, brown, oh no, that's dark gray, light gray, pink, purple, the 2 missing colors, dark green and lime. The 2 missing colors are blue and light blue. And the reason they're missing is because the closest swamp to get those flowers in this game, or in this server I should say, the closest swamp in the server is like 2,000 blocks away from spawn. And I didn't feel like running 2,000 blocks, especially when I had to get this clip recorded and edited as quickly as possible tonight. So, yeah, that's the reason these 2 are not done. However, they will be finished. I got a Skype message. That's me, not you guys. Sorry. Here, let me reply. Get recording. 1 sec. Zach just asked me if he wanted to do a call. If he wanted to call me. Or if I wanted to call him, sorry. Because I asked him like 2 hours ago and he just now replied. Sorry, my bad. My Skype call. My Skype noise, I should say. Not yours. I apologize. I forgot my Skype noises were on, actually. Anyhow, so yeah, light blue and dark blue, or light blue and blue, will basically be finished off recording, and I'll show you that either next episode or whenever I do eventually get to showing you it. But this is what the sheep farm is going to look like for now. I have grass blocks placed down so they can keep reviving their wool. And from here on out, this is where I'm going to be collecting my different colored wools and different colored wool blocks, so we can eventually make the wool, or the color shop in the future. The color shop. Because I want to make a color shop. I think that'd be cool. And I think it'd be very profitable. So, that'll be that for today's episode, guys. We got the second floor of the house done, and we got the sheep farm done. Another thing I should mention is the texture pack I'm using is actually an edit. If you noticed, I was using a texture pack at least. It's an edit. It's a mixture of Faithful and the Pokemon pack, and it's called Faithfulmon. I had Zach edit it for me, so thank you, Zach, again. He helped me with my sheep farm and with my texture pack. And I was using it for UHC, so that's why I'm using it now, because this is like 3 hours later after UHC is finished. Which, by the way, for all of you who are hyped for UHC and excited, it'll be uploaded. I can't tell you when because we're going to keep it a secret, but it'll be uploaded this week. I just can't tell you which day. Sorry. And it was pretty cool. It's pretty fun. And I think that's it. So let's write in our daily or episodely journal and end off this episode. Getting a little bit of lag. Not a big fan. Alright. Where are we now? Day 8. My caps lock is on. Day 8. Second floor of house complete. Sheep complex, because that's what I'm going to call it at this point. Complete. And, yeah, do that. Alright. Yeah, sounds good. I like it. Thank you all for joining me, like I already said. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will try to as well. If you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like. Like I said in the second part of today's video, this is going to be part of the marathon I do for my birthday marathon, so you'll be seeing 4 or 5 videos of this series uploaded in 1 week, in this upcoming week. So get hyped for that as well. Until next episode or whatever video I see you in. Goodbye.